Peace out, YouTube family in the world. Once again, this is another weather alert right here on the Black 101 Weather Report News. I guess we'll call it today once again. This is like my second time, you know what I'm saying, putting out some information for the hood once again. Now, I'm not going to try to prolong this, so I hope that everybody who's tuning in, this is your first time. We appreciate you. As always, you know what I'm saying, subscribe, press the little bell so you can follow us and know what's the latest hype right here on the Street Hype Edutainment show, Black 101 at this time, weather. You know what I mean? Now, I must let y'all know straight off the rip, I'm not really a weatherman or nothing like what they call a meteorologist or something of that nature. Don't trip, y'all know what I'm saying, right? So I'm not that cat, right? So but I am a cat from the hood, like I was telling y'all on the first video that we did, that you know what I'm saying, I've been studying the cat, I think his name is Ben Davison, you know what I'm saying? Been checking out his works for suspiciousobserver.com or Suspicious Observer on YouTube. And he has very information for the last 6-7 years I've been watching the information about the weather and how I've been watching space weather versus local weather. I haven't watched local weather in like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years. It's been, I know I watch it here and there, but as far as paying attention to it, like most cats, check the newspapers and all that, nah. I mean, I stopped that like years ago. I mean, I go outside. I'm also part of nature every day. But enough of me, you know, yapping off that right now. I really want to put out this special report once again. We got some mad things happening out here. You know what I'm saying? This is the windy.com map that we started off with on our first video we did. Right now is now September the 17th. They saying by September the 23rd, all these different things is going to happen. Maybe, maybe not. We really don't know. We all also been hearing a lot of hype, you know what I'm saying, on the streets and different videos I've been checking out about HAARP. And this is part of the title. Is this HAARP? Is this weather wars? Is this the coming of the sun? You know, people talking about revelations and different things of that nature. So I thought out, you know what I'm saying, put this weather alert out once again, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not really a weather man, but I'm gonna give y'all some weather science that I pretty much personally, you know what I'm saying, that came to come to understand, like I said, by being out in nature every day and also paying attention to weather, paying attention to different things. And also, please, if y'all can just stay tuned. I got some good valuable information at the end of the video I'm gonna be sharing with y'all as well as a clip that I did like in 2011, you know what I'm saying, and it gave a warning to the community, you know what I'm saying, and I did like maybe 2 lectures, and one of them I did with a cat that was from the Red Cross. Well, I've been hearing some things about that lately, but anyway, that's another story. We ain't here to talk about that right now. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, did that back in 2011, and about, I say 6 or 7 months later, catastrophe hit. You know what I'm saying? The community, things went down. So I'm gonna show y'all a little clip of that. And also, you know what I'm saying, like I said in the previous video, this is for the hoods. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that black communities are the least aware of the weather. We're not even thinking about the weather. I hear a lot of things in the what I call it the awakening community at this point. We touch on a lot of various very important information, but I don't hear any really black weathermen at this point or dealing with the black science of weather. You know what I'm saying? What's actually going on right now. Like I said, I'm hearing a lot of things about maybe this is HAARP, this is weather, different things. They tampering with it, like Hurricane Harvey. We're gonna speak on that if y'all can just stay tuned. Armor, Jose, that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? We got about 7 in motion right now, or maybe 8. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 8 or 9 storms. Okay. okay, going on right now, hurricanes, typhoons, and I'm going to show you all that. If y'all can just stay tuned with me, I'm going to try not to prolong this. So let's go into this information right quick. Like I said, I feel we're the least informed in our community. We're definitely least prepared. As y'all can see what's going on in Houston. I'm mighty sure y'all been hearing or seeing different videos or whatever y'all do nowadays. But I guess it's the only way to get the information out, that what's going on in Houston, what's going on in Florida, especially with the poor people, and people of different poverty states or different communities that's not being assisted properly. Now, like I said, I'm gonna show y'all a video that I did a little clip on, like back in 2011, explaining that they are looking. They came to our community. If some of us that's in the awakening community, I call it at this point. This is my views. If we go out to our start going to community meetings, you'll find out this stuff maybe years in advance. You know what I mean? About who they gonna help, have your community, have your section of town, got preparations, so forth and so on. And they came to our community like over 10 years ago and told us that, hey, we got to do the immediate areas first, and then we'll get to y'all later. You understand? So it was like, letting y'all know now you need to prepare, and you know what I'm saying, because things may happen in the future, with weather catastrophes, riots, different things like that. This is some type of catastrophe, okay? They told us this 10 years ago. They were making about 2007, 2006, maybe 11 or 12 years ago. Anyway, got videos, y'all can check that out later. Anyway, let's get down to this, and I appreciate you all having to listen in right now and being patient with me. Because I feel this is a weather alert to kind of, I'm not here to debunk anything, but really give y'all some real information. Now, let's go into this, family, straight. Like I said, it's my views and opinions. So let's go into it. So right now, let's kind of see if I can zoom in. Y'all give me your patience with this right quick. Let's zoom in on this. Right now, right here. And this is, I think it's Jose kicking up dust. And then we got this one right here. Okay. I think this one's going to be called Maria. Okay. Now, you see about right up in here. Let me zoom in on this for y'all from here, because I want y'all to feel the effects of what I'm saying. About right up in here, you see one forming right here. Once again, as I told y'all on a previous video, and I just now watched a video today of the Queen and everything. It was a lovely thing, and it was called Out of Darkness with Anthony Brown and some other, you know what I'm saying, scientific brothers from the hood and elders, you know what I'm saying, sharing their knowledge. Anyway, they telling us that this right here, okay, this current, y'all see that current? This is the wind map. So this showing y'all the wind current that our ancestors, our African ancestors that is, used this current to travel over here. And we knew what season and everything. This was called the Angolian or Angolia current. Okay? So I found some names out today, so I thought I'd share with everybody. So I know if y'all can see down here. We got down here, we got something formed down here. There's some type of storm or energy being formed. We got over here, if you can see over here, we got a storm. I think that one is called Normal right here. Right now we got Hurricane Normal off the coast of Mexico, somewhere off there, maybe up the coastline here. Then we got another one right here. Let me zoom in on that for y'all. I mean, that on set so forth. Anyway, we got one right here going on, okay, right here in the Pacific. Okay, so we got about, let's look at this information, let's look at this mathematics right quick, fam. Because like I said, I'm hearing people saying this is weather manipulation. But I'm going to show y'all something before this video is ended about some other information that even I learned from Mr. Ben Davison about the sun, its effect. We're going to talk about the coronal holes right quick, and how when the coronal holes open up or when the sun flare. Now if y'all know, we had an X flare 10 and an X flare 9. We had an X flare 9 back on September the 6th. We had an X flare 10. Luckily that didn't hit the earth. Some say it may even pulsated up to X20. You know what I mean? It didn't hit the earth. Okay? Lucky that just faced off earth. Because we just had the ninth on the 6th. And then on the 10th, we had the big one that they call it the kill shot. Okay? Now all that time, that energy still went through the universe, through our what's called solar system. Now I ain't gonna get too deep on that, but y'all, you know what I'm saying, this with me understand. So this energy went through the solar system. At the same time, this energy went through the solar system. Y'all bear with me. Well, the son of Ra is the ancient ancestors called it. You know what I'm saying? Ra. But now we call it God. What's the difference? Anyway, that's another story. Actually, I got that song. Anyway, fam, I'm just tripping with y'all right quick. But anyway, let's get back to this information. It's real. Alright, so we got Ra that popped off, like I said, on the 6th. Then Ra popped off again on the 9th. Ra popped off again. I'm going to show y'all some more stuff. And this about 7 to 8 hours ago. Man, it's about 8 hours ago. Maybe 9 hours ago, since I pulled up this information. Energy, another flare popped off. It looked like another kill shot. But luckily, it wasn't fully facing Earth, but yet that energy going to hit Earth. Believe that. Alright, then the corona hole energy, which is a release that can affect this, that can cause these winds, that can cause these earthquakes that I'm going to show you all a little bit. It can cause these volcanoes to erupt upon the whole Earth. Okay? At the same time that this thing going on in space, and then also when a flare hits, it may take up to 3 to 4 days before it actually hit our atmosphere, a sonic field, something like that. Okay, when it started hitting our protecting field. Okay, so and started really affecting the earth and started causing even more storms, or like we seen last week or about 10 days ago, when was the last time we did our presentation. We was talking about armor that was going to hit Florida. At the time, we didn't really 100% know which way it was going to go. It may hit South Carolina or whatever, but it did hit Florida, like we, you know what I'm saying, use these same particular maps, these same things that I'm saying, y'all, that y'all can do some of your further research, and hopefully we'll have some more Black101 Weather men coming. So let's go back into this map here. So I just thought I'm throwing that information out there to show y'all this Angolian current. Okay, it's coming in. As you can see, you got one little spot here. We're going to zoom into that later. Let me zoom into this part now for y'all to see what I'm talking about. We got one here forming. It's coming our way. That's going to be called, I think, Lee. Okay, Lee right here is starting to pick up a little kick. Some Bruce Lee moves. Yeah! Coming into the U.S. look like. Okay, and our poor people's out there in the Caribbean. They say, I think the Bahamas. Y'all check them pictures that happen in the Bahamas, how the ocean is. You know what I'm saying? It went outside. There ain't no more pretty ocean right there by the, you know what I'm saying, by the sands. And so this current is coming again. I mean, some of y'all are saying this is weather manipulation. Okay, we're going to talk about that near the end, about this thing. If you want to talk about the Star Wars program, if y'all forgot about the Star Wars program since 1982, in our lectures we kind of talk about Reagan. But anyway, Star Wars program started in 1982. That also had something to do. They came in 1993, the HAARP program, or the other one. There's one more I can't think of right now. But anyway, that everybody talking about that affects in the weather, they spraying stuff, so forth and so on. Okay, but right now, we also dealing with the sun, the universe. Okay, we're dealing with our particular solar system. So right now, about 8, 9 hours ago, and this is in real time. So right now, this is what's going on. So about 8 hours ago, a flare popped off. Energy will be coming. The corona hole energy is almost ready to hit us by Tuesday, by the 19th. So these patterns, these energies, these storms, it look like they're forming now, could strengthen, weaken, dissipate. Now, I also just, on the Weather Channel, they had something about how they are trying to develop part of Star Wars, because you got to actually battle against the stars. They saying it's because, shoot missiles and protect this and protect that, so forth and so on. We get into that later on in the video. But they say they also got, the Weather Channel reported about a year or two ago, y'all might look it up, about how they got technology the way they trying to dissipate or kill the storm before major ones like the one we see up here that Jose is forming, right? Now, they could be tampering with it. I'm not saying they not. But we say as they tamper with it, at the same time we got energy hitting the earth, it could cause chaos. This is my view and opinion of it. So let's get back to the actual thing. Let's go through the days and see what's going to be formed. Remember, we got Jose, we got Maria, I guess that's his girlfriend. I don't know what's going down with him. Then you got Lee coming back, right behind. Let's check what I'm seeing. So let's go into like Tuesday on the 19th when I was telling y'all. Boom. Now they saying VA where I'm at. My people's up in New York. Look like Pennsylvania, all of Connecticut, all up in here, fam. Look like some serious water coming our way. You know what I mean? All up in here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But right up in here, things look very serious for us. By the 19th, fam. So that's Tuesday. So let's move on down to about Wednesday. See what's going down, fam. Still, that storm hanging around. At the same time, you can see that Maria kicking up dust in the Caribbean. At the same time, I guess we got over here. We got another one forming. Let's see, I think that's Otis right here. Getting ready to form. We got another one right behind that kicking. Let me move the map around for y'all to see what's going on the other side of the map. They might not be talking about it. Let's see. At the same time, you got some stuff going on over here. Matter of fact, we don't know how this is going to get right here because of the simple fact there's a volcano that just erupted right here. This is like Russia somewhere. A 4.5 earthquake hit right here. So that could shift some stuff up in here as far as the energy, the wind. This right here, you can see something forming. This is near Alaska somewhere. Then we're back here in America. You might can see these storms a little bit better. Let me zoom out if we can see. We got these storms right here forming. It's going to hit the coastline. Alright? And this is what? Wednesday. Let's go into, and y'all can go to windy.com, do the same thing, kind of see what I'm saying. It could change as the days go on. See the storms. Now, y'all see these spots. This Japan, all this over here, this area, this energy. Before this video is over, I want to show y'all what's called the earth chakras. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to show y'all a little map of that. And you all will see where some of this is going on. If y'all can be patient with it. If y'all can stay to the end. You also got the pyramids of the United States. Alright? Y'all can look it up for yourself if y'all can get the information before I share it with you at the end of this. But as you can see, by Thursday, back over here in the USA, let's zoom in on this, fam. You got Maria kicking up dust. Let me move over. There you go. So we got Maria right here kicking up dust. Jose still hanging around up in New York. This is like Thursday. So from Tuesday or Monday, starting tomorrow, family. We're starting later on in the day. From Tuesday all the way to Thursday, New York, Jersey, like Connecticut, Maine, all y'all get that energy, that current, that water, that flow of energy, this is banging y'all up right now. So y'all be on alert up top, you know what I mean? Y'all might need to come on down on top. But then again, we got my rail kicking up dust. Look like Lee, I don't see him right now. We still got something over here going on in the U.S. Let's zoom in on it. Got one right here kicking in. Alright? Let's zoom back for me and show y'all something at the top. You know what I'm saying? Then we got something over here. Let me see if I can get that in view. Right here, that's Iceland. All up in there. See that energy? Woo. Alright? This may change. All this may change the next day. All it takes is a solar flare. Then also, we'll get into that near the end of the video in our next day. So, zoom out for a minute. So let's go into this. Let's go into next Friday. Let's go into like the 22nd, where he's saying things will start getting ill. By the 24th, boom. We still got that energy in New York. We still got that energy in VA. I guess Jose is going to be staying around for almost a week. He's kicking butt with us right now, fam. We still got this energy that's starting to come up with the coastline of the Caribbeans right here. You know what I'm saying? So all our people in the Caribbeans, once again, let me zoom in on that so y'all can see. Got Maria starting to pick up very serious. Look like she might be like a 3 or 4 by now. You know what I'm saying? Getting serious with the wind. That wind. See that wind coming off of Africa? Alright, let's see, look at this. Also, you got this wind over here of the Pacific. I don't know if y'all can see that. Go back. Got this wind right here on the Pacific forming up. Okay, that's Otis right there. By the 25th of next week, we're gonna have a man Otis who picked up some serious kick. Man, I think Maria don't kicked up. Let me go back a little bit, make sure. Yeah, that's Maria. Jose, like, get bust out the way. Here come Maria kicking up dust. Hitting VA once again, North Carolina, South Carolina. All our people once again, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, let's take cover. All my people's up in DC, Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania, all up in there. It look like flood waters coming, family, really serious. So y'all take cover within the next week, alright? From now until next Tuesday. If this thing's real, like I said, a flare coming. We'll get into that next. Let's go into the next information. One of my favorite maps. And I appreciate y'all, you know, tuning in so far. This is the 4, you know what I'm saying, episode. Let's go into my next map I like to use, fam. Pretty interesting. Okay. So right now, make sure y'all can see what's going on, what I'm seeing. Okay, fam. So right now, it's the USA. Let me get the USA in focus. Alright, so we right here. Okay, so let's look at the world. Let's see what's going on in the world right quick. Once again, we appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now to Street Hype Edutainment. We're just going to call this Black101 Weather right now. I'm not really no meteorologist and weatherman, just a brother from the hood. I felt that we're the least informed and had the least awareness about weather. And you know what I'm saying? I see some brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, putting out some information. Peace out to my brother Griff, you know what I'm saying? I see he got some stuff coming up in October, I think, about preparations and about getting yourself together and know what to do, family. He actually going through it now, from my understanding, in Atlanta and stuff. So let's look at this, family, is what's going on around the world, family. This is real information. If y'all can, share our videos and definitely subscribe. You see the subscribe button, don't forget to press the bell. Now, as I was saying previously, we got the Agolian current hitting right now. Right. That ancestors used to use to get over here. You hear people saying this may be HAARP and stuff. And this is the alert map of what's going on around the world with earthquakes. Okay, y'all can see things that please. Let me zoom in so y'all can see what's setting off everywhere. Okay, let me show y'all the food. See what's good. Alright, y'all can see stuff setting off here. All around, family. Y'all see it? Alright, so right now it's nighttime. You know what I mean? Over here, and it's the next day. It's the 18th. You know what I mean? It might be Tuesday. I don't even know. Right now they got right here. Let me zoom in on that if y'all can get that. Right up in here. Looks like some new stuff on cracked oil right here since the last time I looked at this about an hour ago. Alright. So we got some stuff jumping off right here. As y'all can see. This right here, friends in Russia, this is a volcano that's popping off, jumping off right now. Earthquake, look like going on right here. We're going to zoom in on that in a minute. Let's go back and zoom back out for a minute. Y'all can see what's good. Let's get the U.S. in focus. Zoom, get a big up shot. And see what's really happening around here, man. Y'all bear with me. Second time I'm doing this. So, let's look at this, fam. Let's zoom in, I want y'all to see. Because we're looking at, not only is this man-made weather, or is this the sun is coming, fam. Is this stuff that's popping off also in the universe. We'll get to that at the end of the video. Let's look at this, fam. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me move it over a little bit. Let's get these guys in motion. You see that? Zoom in on that. 7, 8. Zoom in on that. 7, 8 storms going on. That's TS means tropical storms. Stuff forming up, could turn into hurricanes. It's also one of these is one of the chakras of the earth areas of Japan, near Japan and stuff. We'll get into that later on if y'all can stick around to the end of the video. Alright, let's move forward. Now, let's look at this. Alright, so we got here. Let me see what this is. We got two things jumping on. We got a magnitude 3.1 earthquake. This is location Old Harbor, Alaska. So we got earthquake popping up, jumping off right here at 3:50 a.m. their time on the 18th. So they already ahead of the game. So it's 3:50 a.m. They have an earthquake there. See what this other one is. We got a 2.5. So we got a 3.1. It's banging right now. We got 2.5. This is boom, boom, hitting the earth right now. The earth is like quaking right now. It's going through some release. All right. Got a few rumbles, as you can see, all around. Let me kind of zoom in. It's Alaska. Let's see what's going on in like Cali. Look at this, Cali. See that, Cali? See that? Stuff this happening right now. You got a fire going on, look like. Got some hazardous, some biohazardous going on. Oklahoma, once again. Right there, you know what I'm saying? Look like the El Paso. Let's see where that's at. $5:44 a.m. This is the 23rd. That was the epidemic that happened. Okay, this happened today in Oklahoma. They had 3.1 in Kearney, Oklahoma. No, Cammy. My bad. C-A-M-E-Y. So in Cary, Oklahoma today, they had a 3.1 at 6:53 p.m. That's a few hours ago. Non-categorized event. Something gonna happen right here. The Caribbean Sea in Cuba. And it's non-categorized. They don't have nothing for it. It's a question mark, but something done went down. Let's go back to these storms. See what's happening. Where is this at? Some type of Cherokee County, North Carolina. Biological hazard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats talking about weather. I think they're using more biological. There goes some other stuff right happening in Myrtle Beach. Biological warfare, maybe even. I don't know. I mean, turn around to something biological. You know what I mean? You see the alerts around the earth. All right, so let's go back. Y'all go to this map yourself. Well, what we're going to look at right now is these storms is jumping. So we got some earthquakes. We got a volcano that's erupting. Let's show y'all that, right? See this volcano that's erupting. Right there. Oh, I just said it. There you go. Trying to see what's good. So we got a volcano erupting September 17, 11:17 a.m. So that's about 12 or more hours ago. Volcano eruption. It's called Kamchatka Peninsula. Its location, the country is Russia, the continent of Asia, the Eurasians. It's like some things been jumping off. Now let's look at Mother Africa. It's been jumping off with that. See what's going on in the United States? Like I said, Angolian parents looking serious. Well, what's going on in Mother Africa a little bit? Well, as y'all can see with Africa right now, things are very calm. No earthquakes, but all up in Europe, things looking a little rough. Matter of fact, some alerting off right now. Europe. Let's see if y'all can see that. Some alerting off right now in Europe. Right here, top. Turkey. Somewhere back. I need to click on it. See what it's about. So y'all can see all that going on up in the Africa right now. They're pretty calm. They're very serious. Other than biological. Well, let's see what this is. In Uganda. Our brothers and sisters in Uganda. They saying it was September 5th. This happened at 3:36 a.m. They said some type of epidemic and hazard. You know what I mean? So that happened a few weeks ago. Okay? Then they had something else going in Africa. Let's see what this is about. They had once again an epidemic hazard in the country of Madagascar. The Tamansian province of Atasania. Epidemic hazard. Right there. Then they had one down that way. So it looked like something went on, some type of hazard. Red alert. So, you know, but let's move forward. That happened when the 9th. Yeah. No, 13th. A few days ago. Alright, family, you got some South America, something jumping off right now. Let's see what the 4.1, 4.4 just jumped off this 3:16 a.m. I guess that's what time it is there. This is in Guadalajara, Marana, San Diego. 4.4, something like that, jumping off on the map like that, family. It's gonna rumble, some things gonna shake around. Maybe cause a storm that's already, where you at, storm? Oh. We got some storming going here. Close this right quick. This is an earthquake here. Oh, this is update. We got a storm not too far from it. As you can see right here. Storm right here. Earthquake, boom. Energy. Man, it may pick up and turn into something, fam. So let's move forward. So far, as you can see the storms is going on. Let's go back to the USA. See what's going on right here today. You feel me, fam? We can see what's going on in the USA. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 storms surrounding the USA. We got these earthquakes going on right here on the West Coast. Might have been a few days ago, within a week. So far, things have come. So, fam, as y'all can see, right there on the east map, you know what I'm saying, some things is going on right now around the USA that I thought I'd give out to the community. But let's go a little deeper today, fam. This right here, I'm going to show y'all the link. Y'all go to it yourself. This, make sure y'all get a good shot. I appreciate everybody's patience right now who's been tuning in so far, getting this information. You know what I'm saying, about the weather. You know what I'm saying? Is this HAARP? Is this weather wars? Is this the sun is coming? You know, revelations and different things that we talked about. That I'm hearing about, they're saying things about September the 23rd. Things may, jump off. You know, we don't really know. Man, they say our ancestors, this is the sun. This is what they call Soho, I think. This is the Hello Viewer, my bad. The HelloViewer.org. I'll give y'all the links in a little bit. So this shows the energy or when the sun pops a flare. Okay, y'all can see it's some activity going on the sun on each side of it right now. Okay, this is that. All right. So let's look at this, family. This is the Hello Viewer. I'm gonna show y'all that about 9 hours ago, another flare like a kill shot popped off. This is Earth right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is supposed to be the Earth within the sun when it gives off this energy. Okay? Now, I also seen a video where cats was saying, see that little brightness and stuff right here? It was one that was real bright, and he was talking about it was like a spaceships or something. That was Venus, fam. Alright? But anyway, let's get down to this evidence right here. Okay? Some saying it's HAARP affecting the weather, and may be so. This may be weather wars, and may be so. However, some say this is revelations, the coming of the sun. But they looking for a cat with long hair, you know what I'm saying, and, Alboos skin, Asiatic type of skin, versus the African melanated scientists that was already here, and we studied this, and we understood about, we didn't worship, we understood Ra, Adam Ra. I read different things that was formulated from watching the effects of this magnificent, unexplained thing within our solar system that we rotate around, better known as the sun, or Ra, in ancient time. Man, some today may call it Christ. I want y'all to look at the word Christ came from Christian religion, and that came from a more ancient one, KRST, Christ, which means anointed when you anointed the mummy, it means we had a special practice. That's when they discovered our tomb. A lot of our skin and stuff and hair was still preserved. It was the anointment for the afterlife of continuation. Okay? So the Christ means wrapped in mummy. Okay, you're a walking mummy. Actually, a lot of us, my view and opinion, no disrespect, we all like walking mummies. The Walking Dead, y'all watch my zombie video? Anyway, we got Earth right here, sun right here. We're going to watch this video. It's about 20 seconds. And we're going to see how the sun is about 9 hours ago. Here on the 17th, probably the 18th or the 19th, depending on what day you're watching this. If this jumped off, which means it's going to affect the Earth. Let's check it out, fam. Slowly, check it. Right there. Stop. Let me zoom in on that. I don't know if y'all see that. Let me go back a little bit. Right here, the Earth. Boom. Y'all catch that? We'll do it again. Y'all see that? That big flare, it hit all that like a kill shot. Boom, boom. Give it to y'all again. Alright, so that just popped off. Just then exploded, boop, boop, boop. Y'all see it? One more time. Near the end, it just happened. Alright, man. Show y'all that, and then we gotta go to spaceweather.news.com. Right now, you can see they say I need to upgrade family. So if y'all can donate, show some love, it'd be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If my brother can get some updated hardware and software, you feel me? So anyway, let's deal with this right quick. This is about a couple of days old. No, this is the 16th. Okay? You just updated, okay? We did have this right here, this energy, or what I was telling y'all about the solar, the coronal energy. This is the KP index, the radiation that hits the Earth, okay? That cause the auras or the aura lights to shine, and it's the energy that hits the Earth. It causes different aura lights and stuff. You know what I mean? So when it's peaked up like that, that can cause storms and stuff. Okay? This is the universe doing this. And I don't know, they might have some technology shooting stuff at the sun, but you know, so at rock and maybe open up the corona. I don't know. They might be that advanced. I don't think so. Alright, let's move forward, fam. Alright, so we got as this started going in still in certain radiation forms, you want it in the green really, to where it ain't really affecting. Excuse me. When up in here, you can get into what's called health alerts. Like I was saying, y'all, blackouts in certain parts of the Earth. You know what I'm saying? It was real peaked up and high, caused heart attacks, strokes. This is from the impact of this right here, fam. From that joker right there, the sun. Alright, this is from the impact from that. Boom. So, got energy that hits the Earth. Y'all just bear with me while I go to this. Like I said, y'all go to spaceweathernews.com to see these raps. Go on his website. You can really break it down. You know what I'm saying? What all this really is. I'm just an amateur at the end of the day. Like I said, I just been following information and trying to share with our community for the last 7 years, 8 years. Anyway, let's get down to this right here. So, what is this right here? Let's look at this at a bigger scale. Then, this is what I was trying to tell y'all at the beginning of the video. If y'all was watch the beginning of the video, Please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share all our videos if you find this some good information. Alright, let's look at this. The flare I told y'all jumped off when okay, this is gonna happen from okay, this just happened. And another one just happened, remember this 8 hours ago. So this haven't even really been updated fully yet. But it's showing you in the next 5 days which way this stream, see that stream right here? It's circling on around. This right here, my friends, is Earth. Let me zoom in on it. Y'all can go to this, like I said, I had the links for y'all, the bottom, and also y'all can, you know, go for it, look at this yourself. So we got right here. So they saying, boom, we get something said green. That's the corona hole energy hitting us. Okay, that's Earth right here. Boom, corona hole energy. That could affect the Earth's atmosphere, cause rumblings of the Earth. Okay, now as you can see, zoom out a little bit. You got a very big one though. See that big one? Yeah, that big one right there. It's coming on around. Look at that big one. Earth right here. This is Mercury. This is Venus. And Mars. Okay, you got Mars, Venus, and Mercury, and of course Earth over here. Okay, so you see this energy, boom, flare just popped off. This means the flare popped off. This is from yesterday. Bam, see that? Bam, this came off this yesterday. Then we just had one about 8 hours ago. We're gonna see where that one gonna go later on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all can go yourself by tomorrow. See how they updated the latest maps and stuff like that on this particular subject matter. Now, let's move forward to the earthquake map. Got some redness going on. Yeah, Alaska got 3.1. This, I guess, this rumbled off. At 9:18 at 3:50 a.m. I think that's the one we was talking about earlier. This is the earthquake map, U.S. GS map. Y'all can go to this yourself and review this information. Okay, fam? Now, let's go into our next subject matter. And we're going to talk about, like I was telling y'all, geomagnetic storms. And y'all go to Suspicious Observer right here on YouTube, and y'all can watch this full video. I'm not going to show y'all the full video. I just want to show y'all a portion of this video to kind of give y'all some information and insight.
Disruption to Earth.
About storms and about how storms affect the solar weather or things that's going out in the universe, okay, that our ancestors used to call rock, okay, and that our ancestors also had pyramids, okay, and I'm going to show y'all something right here in the United States, if y'all just bear with me to the end, near the end of this video. Pyramids right here in the United States. There was like transmitters that also gave off, like today, satellite transmitter gave off information and stuff like that, but it also worked on our solar system. Also, not only our solar system, our bigger system, better known as the galaxy or the clusters, okay? You know what I'm saying? As we go even deeper, or what they also call older stars. So let's look at this, fam. I'm just going to show y'all some about how the geomagnetic storms that can be caused by, like I told you, like a flare. You know what I'm saying? The X-flares, as y'all know, could, you know, knock out a satellite and all that stuff like that. Like I told y'all last time, you driving around in your new car and that stuff just click out on you, like what happened just now, this gas stuff, man. It ain't that, all your electronics went out. You feel me? Alright? And so because your electronics went out, because of electromagnetic storm or geomagnetic storm, I bet, from the corona holes, from a flare or whatever, hit the earth so powerful, knock out your power. And we so dependent upon the electrical devices of all kinds. Even now that I'm using, I got to depend on this to share this information with you all right now. But either way, these electronic devices go within a second. Take us back to the Stone Age. With the right flair, they come our way. Okay? Not only that, fam, like I was saying a minute ago, it affects the weather, it affects your body, your mind. Okay, they got a geomagnetic storm, you know what I'm saying, health alert map. They tell you when it gets to these certain levels, family, how you can fall over and have a heart attack. Brain, just die right there. You be like, oh man, what happened to the family? You know what I'm saying? Stroke, a heart attack right there in front of your face. Like, man, what happened to my family? You gotta check the weather out in space, see what really happened. Because it could get that deep right now, fam. And so that's why I thought I'd bring this information to our community, because I felt we'd at least aware of this information. Because we, you know, go by what we see on YouTube, man, go by what we see on the news, or news. I don't know what's new on it. They might have a few bits and pieces that's new, or it's plural and news. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm saying right here, this is actual evidence and information that's going on out in, starting with our universe, our ancestors, that people that's in the awakening community, or you want to call it the conscious community, a lot of us supposed to be studying on a different level, on what they call esoteric level, on the level of religion and different things of that. But this is what actually going on. Let's listen to some of this information from Ben Davidson. Like I say, you can go through this. Just going to give y'all a few minutes of it. We can understand a little bit about how geomagnetic storms can affect the earth when it pops off. Like I just showed y'all that little thing that went around, and the corona hole energy, the green that could hit the earth, that's hitting the earth, and within the next couple of days some other energy hitting the earth and so forth. Alright, so let's see what happens when that energy hits the earth and what can happen to us. Let's see what happens. Let's go into about a minute of this. It's about 2 minutes long. So I'll let y'all get in on it.
The stronger the geomagnetic storm. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Space Weather Group rates storms based on the energetic changes and magnetic disruption to Earth's magnetosphere. The lowest level events mostly just cause auroras, although migratory animals dependent on Earth's magnetic poles for navigation may also be affected. The stronger the storm, the larger the effect. Satellites, spacecraft, transformers, and power grids, they become vulnerable to these events when the storms reach their highest levels. Humans have seen numerous level 5 events, but nothing like a repeat of the Carrington event we saw in Chapter 6, at least not since we became so dependent on electricity. Scientists are discovering how these and other space weather events subtly affect the atmosphere and the oceans, and even things as relevant to our lives as lightning and earthquakes.
So, as you heard, it can affect lightning and earthquakes, all your electronics, you know what I'm saying, right here on Earth from a geomagnetic storm. Now y'all go to, let me see, Suspicious Observer, and go into, you got about 10 videos to go into more depth about what I've just now shared with y'all, fam. So I want y'all check that out. Okay, and then let's go into this next thing. This is another good map. This is called the VentuskyMap.com. Okay? Man, we're going to zoom in on this map. I'm going to show y'all something. I showed y'all about the geomagnetic storms that can hit the earth. They can be caused from X flares. But like I said, I want y'all to go do your further research. This is what's going on right now in real time. Okay, 10 p.m. Like I said, we got zoom in, if we can zoom in. Right here. Okay, we got 1, 2, look like something forming right here. 3, 4, 5, little baby right here. Okay? Now, remember, I told y'all a flare popped off, right? Now, let's go back. I want to show y'all this map because this give me a chance to take y'all back for a minute. And I'm not here to debunk anybody, but I just want y'all to think for a minute and use your own logic and information from research and your own conclusions. Now, we had right? We talked about that back on the 7th, right? Let's go back on the 7th. What we talked about. Right here on the Black101. We're just going to call it weather news right now. We not really know weather experts. We just let you know. Right. So family, go back to when Alma was kicking up dust. I was sharing with y'all back then, 10 days ago, about Jose kicking up dust coming off the coast of Africa, coming off there Angolan current. Okay. However, also though, fam, within that week, we had solar flares popping up. We had a big one. Let me see what it was. On the 10th, the solar kill shot. And let me show this once again. It's a suspicious observer. Once y'all go ahead and get your own information, I have a link at the bottom. Y'all click on, where you can go ahead and get your own information and maybe subscribe to the brother and you know what I'm saying, and pretty much get information from it and see how they think space weather really goes. I'm not really a weatherman, this ain't really my thing, but this is an emergency thing that I felt that we need to awaken our mind on right quick. So we can really put this thing together and we can go out here in the community and share this information with our peoples and also get ourselves prepared in our communities for things that's actually happening, not only on what we call a local plane or earthly plane, but also in a universal plane, which affecting us on the earthly plane. And because we're not fully in a universal galactic type of plane, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we're still on the lower plane of self, in which bond us to the earth, dealing with the chakras, which I'm going to show y'all in a minute. First, I got to show y'all about the sun and how it affects us. It's a little bit, this little information, okay? This is the kill shot that happened back on the 10th. And we had one on the 6th that happened. Let's check it out. Listen.
The static you see hitting the frame is proton radiation from the eruption itself. Now compare that with an X9.3 solar flare that was facing Earth less than a week earlier from that sunspot. And while it did surge similar particles to Earth and the satellite, it's nothing compared to the bombardment and saturation we are seeing with this event. And remember, it took place on a part of the sun we can't see from Earth. All planets are magnetically connected to the sun, creating flux transfer events of plasma. And this solar flare occurred where Earth's magnetic connection to the sun is often found, allowing the solar protons to surge to incredible levels, even among the highest energy protons in the 100 million volt range. These storms can last for hours to days and can be reignited by subsequent activity, even from the far side of the sun. Proton radiation comes with other forms of radiation as well, and astronauts in high-latitude polar flights are most at risk. These particles are cosmic rays of a sort, and so the corresponding health effects in the available literature apply, based partly on magnetic latitude, with again, polar being worst. We might also...
So, family, as y'all can see, back on the 6th, we had the X9 kick in. Go back to that map here. 6, we had a flare kicked off, the 9 kicked in. By the 7th, right here as we see, they kicked up. Let's see what happened on the 6th. Let's go back on Monday on the 6th. Because Alma was just kicking up dust right there. Okay? On the 6th. Let's go back one more day though on the 5th. How was Alma looking then? Boom. Look at Alma. Alma is chilling But look at back there. We got old Jose hanging out. Let's see what I'm talking about. By the 7th, Jose kicking up dust now. Alright? Remember I just showed y'all a flare kicked off on what? On the 6th? By the 7th, Jose kicked up dust. Remember, it takes what? 3, 4, what he said, hours or days before the energy hits Earth. Right? Check it out. So let's go about 11 days later on the 11th. So now, let me make sure. I don't see Jose on here really. And we know Jose is in full effect. Okay, I see it. Okay, Jose right there on the 11th. Okay, so now Jose kicking in. Armor by now was dispersing all up in North Carolina, Atlanta. Peace out to the family. I got family down there as well. My cousins and stuff is down in ATL. Hope everybody's safe. You know what I'm saying? Hope you was on the side of town that, you know what I'm saying, y'all got electricity and everything of that nature, fam. Because that's when things start taking. And then here come Jose kicking up dust by the 11th. So that's what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 or 5 days later, here come Jose kicking up dust. Man, what day we on there? We on the 18th. Told y'all the flare just popped off, man. Alright. So it may be weather manipulation, maybe HAARP, maybe some wars going on our community. I don't deny that. They might do have ways to stir it around and stuff. Ever since, let's show you this right quick, man. This case. But one thing about the African community in the Americas that I learned that we got short memory and we don't, stick to a subject too long, we keep it moving. Nothing wrong with that, fam. But sometimes we gotta look at this thing for what's really going down, fam. Now, I'm gonna take y'all back to the Star Wars program. And some of y'all saying that, hey, it's hot. Okay, I'm saying it may be the coming of the sun. It may be rock. Maybe Mother Earth healing herself from all the disruption and corruption that's going on. I show y'all the Angolia's current that our ancestors used to drive on and to do trade over here thousands of years before the Europeans, before the Asians. Okay, family? Let's move the Eurasians. Okay? Let's move forward, fam. Let's look at this small clip right quick. It's from Ronald Reagan's, this is Star Wars program. Okay? Let's listen very closely. There are reasons for having a Star Wars program. Let's listen to their reasons. It's a few minutes and I ain't gonna bore you to death. Okay? I know I'm taking up a lot of y'all time now. So just bear with me. I'm trying to get it over with now. So, let's listen how before 1993, when the HAARP program, which I'm going to show y'all that information in a minute, was formed, this was formed. Let's see what we got, man.
Separately and together as an integrated system, survivability of our existing Minuteman force. Finally, a ground-based point defense system is...
This is the ground system, point-to-base system. This is the thing y'all talking about the HAARP. Let's listen again, one more time.
Catches most of the missile through the first layer. Finally, a ground-based point defense system is designed to enhance survivability of our existing Minuteman forces.
So they had a defense system on the ground, shooting some type of lasers and beams to shoot down something that was in the stars, because this is the Star Wars program, right? So they ready to fight something against in the stars. In the Star Wars program, let's think for a minute. They had robots in that thing, didn't they, man? And who was they fighting against anyway? Some Darth Vaders. On it, fam? And so, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get this information to the community because I'm saying this, personally. You're seeing in certain communities we're not getting the help, right? So how are we gonna formulate and prepare ourselves for Star Wars? Are we the Darth Vaders? Invaders? I don't know. Let's look into this a little bit deeper. Please hang in there with me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. I got a little bit more information on this shit with y'all. Y'all, let's talk about this right quick. This is the big topic right now. Right? Hope y'all can see it. Talking about the HAARP program, fam. Alright, so the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. Okay, HAARP redirects here. Okay, let's look at this. This is from the Wikipedia. Yeah, Wikipedia, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all can go into this more depth. Remember, the Star Wars program. You gotta ask yourself, who they gonna fight within the stars? Well, they say they gonna fight missiles and shoot them down and stuff like that before. You know what I'm saying? The enemy at that time, I guess, was Russia. Well, I think they saying Russia's the enemy now. I don't know. I don't get into all that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they said that was the reason for them developing the Star Wars program. They're going to have like some wars going on in the star. So then we had this develop. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research HAARP was an ionospheric research program jointly funded by U.S. Force and the U.S. Navy and the University of Alaska Fairplains and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. DARPA, that's the other one, DARPA. I couldn't think of it. Designed and built by BAE, Advanced Technology. Okay, its purpose was to analyze the ionosphere and investigate the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communication and surveillance. Alright, wait a minute. Let me show y'all something else. So, what did he say, fam? Let's read that one more time. What was it? Enhanced technology for the acidic sphere. I guess that's what y'all talking about the spread. Alright, fam, it got ahead of itself.
Alert battle station.
So let's go into this, fam. It got ahead of itself. Let's just listen to it anyway, since it don't start it. And then we'll get back to what I was just reading to you. Alright, family. We're gonna look at the Star Wars program. This is before your HAARP program. This is before the changing from analog to digital world for all us hip hop heads out there, family. You know what I mean? Y'all with me? They had a Star Wars program. There's something in the stars that they was been fighting against since 1982. You feel me? So let's go into this and see what it was.
Here, an artist's projection of the president's vision. Fanning into space, a layered defense to protect the country from nuclear devastation. U.S. spy satellites would watch the world below. Detect Soviet.
U.S. spy satellites watch the world below. They told us this in 1982, family. Let's continue on with this.
Missiles blasting off. Compute the position and speed of each missile. Alert battle stations in space, on Earth. The first response. Space-based kinetic energy weapons fire high-speed projectiles from hypervelocity guns.
Let me rewind that a little bit for you. Y'all hear that? Let's go back for a minute. Listen to that one more time.
Energy weapons fire high-speed. Space-based kinetic energy weapons.
Kinetic energy weapons.
Fire high-speed projectiles from hypervelocity guns. In
intercepting enemy missiles as they are boosted through the atmosphere. Popped up into space, Earth-based nuclear-powered X-ray lasers fire their radioactive rays. Attack rays from land-based excimer lasers are redirected by huge mirrors orbiting in space. Chemical lasers fire beams that burn through the shell of the onrushing missile.
He said chemical lasers. Let's listen to that one more time, just in case you didn't catch that.
Chemical lasers fire beams that burn through the shell of the onrushing missile. Particle beam weapons with pulsing rays join the attack.
Particle beam rays join the event. Just in case you didn't catch it, let me rewind it for you again.
Particle beam weapons with pulsing rays join the attack. Still over the atmosphere, the missile bus ejects its cargo. Multiple nuclear warheads. As the remaining Soviet missiles now arc towards the U.S., ground-based projectiles are volleyed into space. Their giant steel ribs shatter the enemy weapons. The final minute. The surviving warheads enter the atmosphere above the United States, are attacked by laser-equipped planes. Earth-based lasers and ABM rockets eliminate the last warhead.
Say what?
Lasers and ABM...
He said earth beam lasers and what? That's the stuff everybody talking about, them laser beams he's shooting up in the air. Let's listen.
Earth-based lasers and ABM rockets eliminate the last warheads.
The administration's original claim for the Strategic Defense Initiative was that it would be a perfect.
So there you have it, family. You heard it from their own mouth right there, family. Let's go back to this program right here. So they said for the purpose was to analyze the atmospheric and investigate the potential for development as ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communication and surveillance. We just seen what they've seen. It's part of the Star Wars program. It's 1982. So y'all go do your own research a little bit more in depth with that. So, with Mr. B, what all they got to do with today? With this weather report, it's very important because I've been hearing a lot of people saying that this is man-made weather, this is HAARP, this is the Star Wars program, you know what I'm saying, warfare on this, you know what I mean? But also, who's really talking about the sun, Brock, the coming of Brock, you know what I'm saying? And about, you know what I'm saying, the effects that it does upon us when it strikes and pops off a flake and causes it to change in these same circular motions of winds. Because remember, we're dealing now with a solar wind. So the solar wind hit our earthly wind. And our earthly winds can change. Are y'all following me? Alright, bear with me, family. I'm not here, like I said, to debunk anybody, but try to give our people some evidence and information so we can further expand our mind, and hopefully we can get some black mother men out there, fam. Let's move on to the last and final piece of all this, fam. And so our community is the least prepared. So please subscribe to our channel if we can continue to get this information. So to end this thing out, I got a couple more pieces I want to share with y'all right quick. Alright? Show y'all about the Star Wars program. I share with you all about, you know what I'm saying, what's actually going on right now, as I'm showing y'all right now, the different earthquakes, different, about what I say, about 7 or 8 different tornadoes and hurricanes right now. Like, they may be being affected by, like I said, HAARP or the government, who the government's supposed to be us. You know what I'm saying? We the people supposed to be the government, but okay. They say it's how official governments and so forth. Fair enough. Okay. So we got here. Y'all see that right here? You see United States, Florida, North Carolina, all up in here. I'm ready to show y'all something right quick. This is, my friends, the Earth's showers. Okay. let's look at this map right quick. This particular map that we're looking at is the Earth chakras. So, as you can see right here, like I was showing y'all earlier, we had some storms coming in. I think with Otis, we got normal right now going on in one of the Earth chakras. Hope y'all can see. Let me go back a little bit so y'all can see this information. We got normal going on right now in one part of the Earth chakras. You can see this energy. You got the gates. See that gate? The gate right there called Gate 8. Okay. That right there, as you can see the fifth shot, that's look like some type of thing that's going from that Angola current we was talking about earlier, that current that we seeing right now going down. Right? One of the chakras got Gate 10 over here that I was telling y'all, or Gate 9, Mount Fuji in Japan. Remember I was telling y'all up in, oh y'all can't see that, let me zoom out. We got Gate, let's go back over, we got Gate 9 over here I was showing you all. This is Mount Fuji in Japan. Okay, all that area right here. Then you got, of course you got the throat chakra, Sphinx, or the fifth chakra of the earth right here. Then you got, like I was showing y'all over here, you had Gate 8. This is where we're getting near the United States, and I was telling y'all this line right here is similar to the Angola line. This right here is where we got some storms going on right now. Like I said, we got normal and Otis forming right here, right now. Then we had an earthquake where this down here, this is the second chakra, the sexual chakra. Okay? Right here, fam. So the earth chakra, this now, remember, it just now gave off a 4 point something on it. Let's go back and see what it was, fam. We're going to see, I'm tripping. Okay, you had one of this set off, one of this set off. This now, 4.4. That's in South America, Ecuador. I can't pronounce that. I don't speak Spanish too well, fam. But let's go down to the earth chakra, the sexual chakra. Y'all can see that? Let's see the earth chakra. Here we go. Earth sexual chakra spot. In this area, right? Look at all them, what's going on, what's alerting right now? 4.2 earthquake. It happened 1:17 a.m. It happened earlier in their time. Got 3.1. So right there in the sexual chakra, it look like Earth having an orgasm right now or something, man. Something going down. You know what I mean? It's showing it's released right now. Let's go out. And this is when it's happening right now. Can y'all see it? I don't think I can. This is the one that's going down right now. Okay, let's see what's up with this volcano. That happened on the 5th. Ecuador, same place where they having the earthquake now. Volcano eruption. That was at 3:56 a.m. South America had an eruption on the 5th. Now on land base, but it's same country, so 4.4 in that. Alright, so 14 days later, you got some stuff jumping off, right? So I'm just saying that the earth vibrates. It's like saying, boy, you know what I'm saying? That sound, that radiation that hits the earth, that we also call sound. You know what I mean? Vibrates. It may take a couple of days, weeks, whatever. But when it hits, sometimes it's going to hit hard. So we got to be prepared out here, fam, in our communities. So y'all see what was up with the Star Wars program? So I want y'all to go out here in YouTube land, what have you, and do some research. Also, please, if you can, grab you some books. Study our elders' knowledge. Like I said, I don't know too many people to talk about weather. There's African American. Right now, if y'all know some people, you know what I'm saying, send me a link. Whatever you got to do, family. I really would like to know, family. I'm not a weatherman. I'm just sharing this information that I'm finding, that I felt was interesting, that I felt that our community do not know. And last but not least, if you do not know, they got robot suits. And they saying it may take place of certain people's jobs, fam. Okay? Now, this one by next year gonna be in market. It ain't fully in market yet. They saying by next year. Let's listen. Y'all think things are tough.
Will help reduce the burden for care workers. The suit will allow a wearer to easily carry a man weighing 60 kilograms. Sankai hopes to complete a marketable model next year.
Some care workers are forced to quit their jobs because of lower back pain, even though they desperately want to help those who need care. I want to provide technological support for such workers.
Robot suits have begun to be used in the fields of rehabilitation and nursing care. And
well, y'all can see these new robots coming out for yourself. Like I said, check out this new robot suit. It could take your job. This is the type of thing you trying to fight against a human or something like that. That stuff ain't gonna really work. This suit right here is getting ready to come out by next year. Check it out. I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit. I have the link down below. This is the robot suit. How?
Robot suit HAARP, or hybrid assistive limb, allows its user to easily lift a 40-kilogram duralumin case, like this. Now look what happens if an elderly person who has been bound to a wheelchair wears the suit.
She walked smoothly. It's amazing. I was surprised.
This hospital in Yamaguchi, Western Japan, has been leasing this robot suit for about $2,000 per month. The staff hope the suit will help patients remember what it feels like to walk, leading to faster rehabilitation. Hifumi Fukushima, who is 74 years old, suffered a stroke twice. With his lower body paralyzed, he has been unable to walk for the past 5 years. But look at what happens when he wears the robot suit.
When I go upstairs, I'm surprised I can lift my feet this way.
This is how HAL works.
So, as you see, there are robot suits that's coming along, even helping the elderly. So they saying, you know what I'm saying? But then we got this right here, fam. Let me show y'all this right quick. This before we end the show. I feel this is very informational. We got a couple more minutes on my tape, so let me get this out. Called the Reebok here in the United States. It's available. This is the 5 exoskeleton robot suits that exist and available now. That's one. Show y'all another one right quick.
I've been using Rex for over a month or so. I'm very confident transferring myself in and out unaided. I'm a level T4 complete following a car accident 10 years ago, but it's possible to use Rex with levels up to C4. To transfer, I'm flexible, in the same way that an able-bodied person does when standing up. There are a number of different functions
like
that Rex
Japan
can carry out.
when they coming out with by next year,
Let's start with walking. I simply selecting walk from the list of programmed actions. I can begin to move forwards or backwards. With the walking pace reduced to a third of a typical walking speed, the stability is increased and I feel more secure and safe. We have found, and I agree, that most people certainly don't want to go any faster than this. Walking backwards is important as well because it allows me to stretch my hip flexors, which get tight over time from sitting in a wheelchair. Rex is the only exoskeleton that is capable of this function. Rex is also able to turn left and right. This can be done when stationary or on...
I got Rex, okay? Check this one out.
What you're looking at could be the soldier's uniform of the future, the not too distant future. This is the exoskeleton, now being developed by Raytheon Company's new...
来までの受注生産販売とさせていただきます。
Let's do right. I'll let y'all check this out for yourself. This last one right here, I need to show y'all right quick. This one right here, I had to show y'all right quick. This one is available for the market. And I want y'all to check this out real quick before we end this show out. Check this bodysuit out for you. Are we really ready out here? We already tested it. So leave the link down below so y'all can check it out more in detail for yourself. Check this out. Checking his weaponry. As I said, fam, y'all can go into this research yourself. I give the links below. So as you can see, they already got more advanced technology than our Rex walk that we got over here in the United States. They already got better technology than the other thing we got, the Rex, I think it was called. New Walk or something. New Walk, and then the other one was called Rex that we have in the United States. But as you can see, cross seas, they already advanced. And you got to think about this, family. It looks like it's doing wonders for the elderly and handicapped as well. But then, you see the bodysuit, family? Can we really have the strength to go against something like that? They taking it to another level. So let's get ready to end out. As I said before, is this HAARP? Is this Weather Wars? Is this the Star Wars? It's been going on since 1982, fam. Really before that, y'all really want to, go into your research from my understanding. Okay, family? But so far, man, we've been sitting here running all this for next Tuesday. They say we'll have, I think it's supposed to be Maria by then. It's going to be formulated, beating up the East Coast. We're going to go back to today, right quick, just before I leave out. Get a quick recap. because I know cats going to probably have by next week or within the next few days different posts about the weather and how it's being manipulated and how, you know what I'm saying, they causing this. This may be true, I don't deny it, because they've been doing this thing since 1982, since 1993. The HAARP program that everybody been talking about to deal with the sonic fear, I think it was, or something of that nature. As we reviewed this information, hope y'all enjoyed this information. Please subscribe to our channel. Like I said, this is our second time. Hope to be some other black weathermen and women out there that can, you know what I'm saying, take on this work right here that I'm sharing with y'all and really study it and share it with our community, because this is serious, family, because we are not prepared. They got robots that can take care of them right now, fam. We can't even afford, you know what I'm saying, wheels on mills right now, you feel me? It's real out here. So we got Maria coming in. We got another one. I told you this. Okay, no, this is what's going on now. My bag. This is today, about later on today. About 3 o'clock today. East Coast. North Carolina, South Carolina. The people's up in VA, Jersey, Pennsylvania. From the, like I told you, from the 18th all the way into next week, family. Y'all gonna get plundered. We gonna get plundered, because I'm in that bound too. We gonna get plundered with rain, family. Plundered with Maria. And then after Maria gonna kick in, Bruce Lee gonna kick in. Well, you know what I'm saying? We got Jose right now that's kicking in. My bad. We got Jose gonna be kicking in for the next few days. Then, look like his girlfriend or whatever gonna start kicking in. So it's gonna be a constant beat down as we go through the week. Let's check out what I'm saying. Let's just let it play through. Y'all can go to wendy.com and check it out for yourself. As you can see, got here to the 18th. Let's just move through a little bit fast. We can move through it fast without home. By the 19th, boom. We got Jose still hanging around. Maria Foreman. Norma right here. Otis right here. Foreman. Like I said, these things may change in the days to come, because we just had a flare. Takes 3 or 4 days, so let's go into 3 or 4 days, 18, 19, 20. By the 22nd kick in, he's saying the map gonna look like this, fam. You got something going on over here, disturbance. You got something going on right here, as you can see for yourself. That was on another map that shows you the wind. Okay, yeah, it was this one. Okay, the Tusky map. Let's go to that one for a second. Let me show y'all something. So we're gonna go into, like I said, about the 22nd, 4 days later. Still supposed to have Jose all up in the New York area. We got Maria kicking up dust. Let's look at the energy from that. You look at that map, 89, 90 miles per wind. Look like Jose, you know, he's got down the tropical like 30, 40, but it's constant rain, constant energy being formed. But he's saying about 30, so Maria coming in strong. Let's check out this one down here. It's a small one. It's coming in about 30. So this one right here, this is by the 21st, y'all. By Thursday. This one will be kind of, let's see what it's gonna look like by Saturday. Got energy. Boom. Okay, winds are picking up. He's saying it's about 24 miles per hour. Let's go back over here to Maria. See how Maria acting. Look like she kicking up dust. She now up to 90. We still got up here, as you see, up in the New York area, that constant rain flow. This is like the 18, 5 days later, fam. Constant rain flow still kicking in from Jose. And then you got Maria coming in strong. You got this one right here coming in. Well, hold up. Let's see what's going on over this way. We just had an earthquake and stuff at. You're looking at the 23rd, y'all. Got some strong winds. Look at that earth spot. Remember that chakra spot I was showing y'all earlier? right here, 29. Now, let me show y'all this right quick. I forgot to show y'all this before we leave out. Boom, I showed y'all the chakra map, right? And I showed y'all the different points of the earth. Okay? Go to this one right here though, fam. Right there in Ohio, family. Mammothsburg, Ohio, the Mississippian civilization. This is the circular pyramid, one of the pyramids. Hold on, let me show y'all the map right quick. Boom, here we go. Let me blow it up a little bit. So I need to see this, man. I seen this when I was up. Peace out to everyone's bookstore up in B-More. Everyone's place. I first seen it there, but then I went online and thought I'd find it for myself. And I want y'all to check this. See that? Can y'all see that? Let me zoom in on some of this so y'all can see it real good. This right here, family, is the USA pyramids. Look at all the pyramids right here on the Mississippi and Louisiana and all that, man. Going on up, fam. Look at all that energy. I didn't know we had one in Williamsburg, Virginia, family. Right here, we got another one near us. There you go, Williamsburg, right here. Zoom out a little bit so you can see. Williamsburg, and then we got another one right here, like in West Virginia, called the HAARP. We got some stuff going up here, farther up. But as y'all can see, you got stuff going in North Carolina, off the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina. Look at that, look at y'all, Georgia. I got about 4 pyramids, even though they tore down Malachi stuff with everybody with the that was down with him back in the day. They already had energy there, you feel me? So it is not showing y'all. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Bam. This is an Indiana pyramid. Right there. So this is a pyramid in Indiana, fam. Right here in the United States, fam. So this type of stuff, energy that's being, so you gotta ask yourself, is this all man-made energy? Or is this Rock, the Most High, Allah, Jehovah, the different attributes? It's just the revelations. It's just the coming of the sun that everyone has been talking about. I'll let y'all come to your own conclusion from doing your own research. And I appreciate y'all for taking the time out for watching this program here today, right here on the Street Hype Edutainment Show. And make sure you subscribe to our channel, tell your friends about us, and make sure we got some new videos coming this week. So make sure you follow us, just click that bell, you feel me? And because we're getting ready, we'll really give you some update on what's going on in Charlottesville. So make sure you tune in on that. And yeah, definitely hit the streets a little bit, fam. So this has been a weather report. Appreciate y'all listening ears as we continue on to move through this year, and everybody be safe, and make sure that we tell the communities, let's get ready. Now what we're gonna do? Let's start getting our foods, different things. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember everything right now. But right now, it's going to show y'all what's going on. Is it HAARP? Is it weather wars? Or is it the coming of the sun? What's going on in the universe? What's going on with these solar flares? Also, geomagnetic storms when the corona pole open up. So y'all make sure y'all review that information. And I'll talk to y'all next time.